What's up, y'all? HTG Brian here, back live with some Lego Marvel superheroes. That's right, we're going to jump back in. As you can see, we are now controlling the Fantastic Four. We'll see what they've got in store for them. But first, I just wanted to say hey to everybody. I am a little out of breath. I was just downstairs talking to the wife, and I ran up for a last second, I guess, surprise. But anyways, how was everybody? Everybody have a good weekend? Mine went rather well. It's actually been, Tuesday was the last time we saw each other. Wednesday, wasn't feeling all that good. Thursday, off. Friday, Xfinity had their internet down from 6 a.m. to 5:45 p.m., so almost a full 12 hours. It was intermittently available during those times, but the last thing I wanted to do was get live, get everybody here, have it shut off for 20 minutes, then have it come back for 5, and then off for 30, and then back for 30, and then off for an hour. So I just decided not to stream, and it worked out pretty good. We went up to Portland, had a nice lunch, the wife and I, and ended up chasing down a lead that I had on some wheels. I talked about this a little bit in the chat. Just to put into perspective, though, the reason why I jumped on this was, first of all, these wheels are fairly rare. You can not get them on the Golf Rs anymore, and I hope to get one real soon. They only came on the 20th anniversary edition. Now, fun fact, I don't want the 20th anniversary edition because it actually comes with no sunroof and only in manual. So I didn't want that. I wanted a automatic, the DSG with a sunroof. That's one of the reasons why I skipped the last generation and going into the brand new ones. Anyways, all of that aside, these wheels are widely unavailable and hugely expensive. So retail, like if I were to go to the Volkswagen dealer and be like, hey, I really want those 20th anniversary, they have to get them from Germany. And I don't know how much, if shipping is a factor when you order them through the dealer, but I'm assuming it is. But they're $610 a wheel. $610. I got the whole set for $1,000. Brand new in the box, never been mounted, perfect. Super sweet, super happy. So we'll see if I actually get the car. They go, it's kind of funny. I bought wheels for a car I don't have yet. But anyways, that was fun. We had a good time. Let's go ahead and say hey to the chat. And then I want to tell you another story as I get going about some suspicious activity. Part of me's like, dude, you're being an idiot. And part of me's like, bruh, you need to make sure that all the cameras are charged and ready to go. Cause anyways, early notification squad today was Energy Ninja, Paige, and Justin. Thanks for being early, guys. Much love, much love. We got Adam D out there too. What up, Adam D? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm just realizing I didn't get the socials. This is going to be a rough couple of weeks with socials because I get highly distracted and involved talking with the wife. Normally I have a whole hour to figure things. I don't when she's here. We're always talking and working things out, figuring what we're doing for dinner, what we're doing. Are we going to my dad's for Father's Day? Like all these things are always happening. It's not a bad thing. It's just a distraction. And I always forget. So I'll have to work the socials up here in a second. Let's see here. I don't believe I shouted out Raised yet, but if I did, you get a double whammy. Raised is out there. What up, Raised? Good to see you. Let's see here. Chacho's out there too. What up, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you. Kirstron, what is up? I'm kind of jealous you get to go kayaking this season before I do. We might end up doing that today. If we don't go to my dad's, we might fire up the kayaks and go. We actually tried to a week ago. We actually got all the way to the place and we started setting up. It was 2 weeks ago. It was before we got the Tesla. We got to the lake. We got a great parking spot. We pulled out the electric pump and started pumping up the first kayak. And as we were sorting through all the stuff, we usually do one at a time. And so often what happens is one of us will grab the pump, plug it in, and start doing that. And then the other person will grab the manual pump because there are 3 chambers you have to fill up. One is really big, and it really helps to have that electric pump. You can get both of the 2 side ones done before the big one fills with the electric. So we were doing that, and we got done. We were still waiting for the big chamber to fill up. And Jillian looks over, and she goes, where's the oars? And one of our sets of oars, they have this weird clamp thing, and like it kind of slides a little bit. So we put some electrical tape on it and clamped it down, and got hot and messy, so it's kind of sticky. And so we don't take that one apart, and we stash that on the shelf with the kayaks bags. She didn't grab that, so we were literally like almost ready with one and getting ready, and we did. So we had to pack it all up and go home. There was just no way. And the way it works at the place, we would have had to pay again for parking, and it's not worth it. So we just bailed. But we might go today. We'll see. We haven't gone yet because the Tesla. We don't know how the power, like obviously an electric pump. We could use just the manual ones, but those take so much effort and time. It's just way easier and cooler to use the electric one. Let's see here. Who else is out there? I'm trying not to miss nobody. Tomorrow's out there. What up? Problems with the phone. Gonna charge me back in a little bit. Okay. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Nam is out there. What up, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you. Leaving Portland in the evenings is the worst. Yeah, we actually left. It was 2:50, 2:45, 2:50. Was that right? No, it must have been a little bit later. It must have been like 3:30. I think we got to the place at 2:45. I think that's what it was. And we left at like 3:25, 3:30. And we literally got home at like 6:18 or something like that. It took us like 2 hours and 40 minutes, 2 hours and 38 minutes or something like that. It was a wild ride home. And I was worried I was going to miss the game. Luckily, I had pre-paused the channel the game was on. So I have an hour of pause. So I had an extra hour of cushion. So the game started at 5:30, but really it didn't start till 6:30 for me. And I got home at 6:18 or something like that. So I was like, woo, I was cutting it close. But I don't know why I was in such a hurry. It was an absolute blowout. What a crazy disappointment that was. Let's see here. Oh, I'm getting text messages. I've been chatting with Boo all morning. Maybe this is him. Nope, mother-in-law. Happy Father's Day. Thank you, mother-in-law. Let's see here. Who else is out there? Cody's out there. What up, dude? Good to see you. Macaulay's out there. What's up, dude? MJ's back. It's your birthday today. Well, happy birthday, MJ. That's awesome. MDJ Studios is out there. This is the only game I've been able to 100%. I think it's because it's so nostalgic and I love Marvel. The only one? Like, you've never done any other Lego games or any other 100%? That's crazy, but also means a lot extra to you, I'm sure, because it's landing in that special place. Odd question, what TV do you use for gameplay here? We have two different TVs. I have an old Samsung, just smart TV, 32-inch, crappy. I mean, it was nice for its time, but it's like 7 or 8 years old. That's what I use for my PC stream monitor. So like all my stream software and everything goes on that one. The monitor I use now, it's actually another TV. It's a Sony 43-inch. I don't even remember the name of brand, not the brand, but the model of it. It's a higher end. It is one of the PS5 compatible nice TVs. It's also like 2 years old now, maybe coming up on 3. I've had it for a while now. I mean, I got it right about the time I got my PS5, and that would have been, I mean, that was a long time ago. So Sony is the TV I use. It's like it's not a Bravia. What is it? It's a, let's see if I can figure this out here. Audio, no help, no display. Does it tell me? No. I'll have to figure that out later. But good question. I know people were talking about buying TVs in the Discord the other day too. So I don't know, it may have been you. I can't remember who it was. I know Teflon posted his picture. Teflon bought some decent sized TVs. As far as like HDR and all of the extra fancy new stuff, I have no idea if any of those packed it or not. I find that HDR is problematic for streaming because a lot of the controls and it's just extra bandwidth and extra. So it's extra. I don't use a lot of that, but I play in 4K, but it actually gets streamed in 1080p at down samples. Kevin G's out there. Popcat Gaming's out there too. What up, guys? Jack and Stuff watching your level 14 free play walkthrough. Awesome. Free play. Oh, snap. Prince Mario's back. What up, dude? And does the TV have 4K HDR support? It does, in fact. Vigilante, what is up? We're just getting started. I'm chatting my way or flapping my way through. Farmers out there. What up, dude? Good to see you. Let's see here. Happy Father's Day, Mike. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. All right, real quick, I'm gonna put up some social stuff, but I'm also gonna tell you a quick story. You can tell me what you think about this. Some of you know and have seen my house and the orientation of like the street and everything, right? Basically, you come in the main drive, it does a 90-degree turn to the left, and right at that 90-degree turn is a hill, and my house sits at the top of the hill. Right after you get past the 90-degree turn, there is a very hard 90-degree turn again to get up into our driveway, which, I don't know, Mike, what would you say, 30, 40 feet long to get to the top? It's definitely a personal house driveway. Up top, we have a couple parking spots and some gravel, and then we have a 4-space parking area in front of our house and garage doors. Yesterday, the wife asked me if I would move some soil. She had received a bunch of like starts, some baby plants from my dad, and needed to plant them. And so she bought some soil, and we were going to supplement the soil in our boxes. And so I moved it out back. Now, as soon as I came out of the house, Jillian had just left 20 minutes ago to go shopping. Reese was already at work, but my dad's gone for the weekend. And Roderick, who is Reese's friend who lives with us, had been coming and going all morning, doing errands and getting ready to go to work. When I came out, there was I mentioned the gravel parking. Well, right now, my mother-in-law is gone. She's actually going to be back this next week, Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. But she's been gone in New York for like 2 months. And her car's just been sitting in the gravel. Reese normally parks the Prius right next to it. And then Roderick parks on the other side of that. And there was a Honda Accord, an unknown Honda Accord parked. And it wasn't even like, so the cars are parked here and here, right? Car was parked like this, like halfway in the parking spot, sort of at an angle. Like one of the worst parking jobs you've ever seen. Like you would definitely cuss somebody out if it was like a parking lot or something like that. Terrible parking job. I just thought it was one of Roderick's friends. Was not. Turns out there was a gentleman, mid-20s, had a hoodie on and some headphones, sort of like these, but he was wearing them like this, right? One ear on, one ear off. And he was sitting up across the hill at the house across the path. So we have like this walkway on the other side of our driveway, and it's like public space. It's like a walkway. Middle school kids, high school kids, all the people funnel through. Dog walkers come through all the time. There's a dude sitting on the porch up above petting their cat. And I made note of it, no big deal. Ran a couple bags of soil out, and on my way back from the second bag, Buddy's walking straight at me, just like beelining, moving pretty good, coming right at me. Like, what in the... Buddy gets in this Honda, in my driveway, in my house, and casually backs out like we're in a public park or something. And so I took a picture of it. Immediately, my mom calls, had a quick phone call with her, got off. And then Roderick, I was like, hey, do you know this person? He was like, no. Texted Reese, do you know this person? No. Text Jillian, do you know this person? No. And so I sent him all pictures of the car, and he can't really see the dude very well, but the car would have been identifiable if they knew. So I call dispatch, non-emergency dispatch. They go, you should have called 20 minutes ago when this happened. I was like, well, dude, okay, I wasn't even sure I was going to call, and now I'm calling. And he goes, give me the address. So I give him my address, and he goes, that doesn't exist. I need a real address. I go, okay, let me do it again. And I spelled, it was real slow. And he reads it back to me, and he goes, yeah, that's not an address. That's not a Salem address. And I go, dude, I've lived here for 20 years. This has been a problem historically, but I'm not sure why your current system does not have the updates that everybody else on the planet has gotten. And he's like, sir, this is not the address. How about this address? And he gives me an address that doesn't exist. And I go, fine, let's go with it. If that gets you to the location of where close enough to where I am, let's do it. We go through it. I tell him, basically every time I try to tell him what's happening, sir, you're telling me too much. He asked me 5 questions: what my phone number was, what my address was, the description of the person, the license plate, and what was the other thing he asked me? I don't remember. Anyways, Terrible experience. They sent a cop out. Nobody ever called me. No, I told them a suspicious activity, but I never even got to explain what was happening or why it was why it was suspicious. Anything. And he was like, no crimes were committed. I was like, duh. But like, bro might have been casing the house out next door. Like, why is he parked in my driveway at the house next door, petting a cat that just so happens to have a garage door open? Hey, sir, you're telling me too much. Forget about it, dude. Bye. Got off the phone. Waste of time, man. Waste of time. And I don't know if it was just this particular dispatch person or if that's how it always is. I've never been one to call the cops on stuff like that. But like, dude was in my parking lot and in my space. Like, my cars were right there. Like, I don't, you know, both my house and the house above both have the same Tesla. Both have home chargers. You know, there might have been something there. I don't know. Let me get this. Would you guys have called? Or does that seem like petty stuff? I mean, I was kind of like petty, but when I talked to my mom, she's like, oh, you need to call. And I talked to Joe, oh, you need to call. So once I heard them both tell me I needed to call, I called. But like, I wasn't even going to call, which is why I didn't call immediately. Let's see here. If I could spell right, that would be better. Sorry, I should have had this done a long time ago. I blame Nom. All right, so Twitter's out. Give me like 10 more seconds and we'll be into some gameplay. I promise. Oh, come on. That is not. All right, maybe more than 10 seconds. Come on. This is not going my way. I copied, but it didn't copy. Oh, nice. I did it. Now I got a copy. It says to view keyboard shortcuts, press question mark. Why is it copying that stuff? Oh my God. And kill this, upload that. And boy, post. And Facebook's going to ask me, would you like to post the original post or do you want to promote it or do you want to create an event? Or No, I just want to post. I've never created an event. I wish it would stop doing that. Bro, listen, I was on my porch mic. He walked from that house over, got in the car, and I stood right on the porch just watching him. And he kind of gave me like a head nod, like, what up, as he was getting in the car, but he never really made eye contact with me. And so he got in the car and fired it up. And at that point, I took a couple of steps like closer to him. And I was going to say something like, hey, everything okay? Or I couldn't come up with the right, like, I didn't want to seem like a complete arse. But at the same time, I also was like, what are you doing on my property? Like, why are you at the neighbor's house? It's not even like they parked in my house thinking that they parked, like, to get to the house, you have to go all the way down around. Like, you can't get to the house up above. It's on a whole different street, but only because of this walkway do they connect. And so for him to walk across the field and be at the house, but parked at ours, super sus. Never got any word or anything, so I have no idea. Yeah. Anyways, all right. Follow the stud trail. Definitely not something, you know, and I wasn't trying to like instigate anything or create a bad environment. I mean, with the way things are today too, like, I mean, people be doing weird things. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of videos in the last week where people are showing up and going straight to Ring cameras and holding up guns. They don't even say anything. They're just holding up guns. And then they steal the car that the Ring camera is watching. And it's like, basically, they're telling the owner, like, hey, I got a gun and I'm going to shoot you. Like, I don't want nothing to do with none of that. Well, I forgot she could do any of that. That's good. All right. We have the whoops. This isn't a road. It's a drive. Yeah, see, sounds like something out of Thief Simulator. And that's why I was kind of like, wait a minute, I should probably call. Ooh. A tick-tock, you don't stop, stop, stop. Well, the worst part about calling, too, was like I didn't have a, like it all happened so fast. He was, 30, 40 feet from me. So I didn't have, my eyes are terrible. And they started asking for description, of course, like, I didn't know what to say. Like, bro had a little color in his skin. So, but I don't know, like, I never got a really good look at his face. So, like, I felt like, you know what I mean? Like, that was just like an uncomfortable report as it was. What is happening here? I need to do something with this, but do I just need to hop in the jet? It was weird. It was acting like I needed to be right there, but anyways. Yeah, I don't know if you've, you haven't been here, huh? We always meet when you come into town. Yeah, it's a very unique situation. And like I said, you have to come in and turn, and you go up this hill. Like, it's a 45 plus degree slope to get up our driveway. And the driveway turns, it goes right to our house, not to anything else. Like, it's not like it's like, you cannot mistake our area. Like, he knew he was parking in our driveway. He knew it. He knew it. Yeah, I hate the driveway too, bro. My car's too low. My car's too low. Yeah, I agree, Adam D. I agree. I hope that it's a one-time deal. I had a random thought. I'm pretty sure the people that live up in that house are not home right now. I think they're on vacation. And it's a weird dynamic. There's a lot of people that come and go from that house. It's not like a drug house or anything bad. It's there's a guy that lives there with his girl, and the guy is actually in the military. So he's, home for a couple months, then gone for 6, 8, 9 months. And then, oh, there goes a mini kit that I missed. And the girlfriend is hardly ever there anymore. I don't even know if she lives. I don't know. And then there's like her father owns the house. We know that. And he's always there like fixing it and doing stuff and like, doing maintenance and whatever, changing light bulbs and mowing the yard. He actually has a big gang reel mower that he brings and he mows the field, which is not his responsibility, but the city doesn't do it enough. So he comes, which is awesome. So we have like a little bit of a relationship with them, but I don't know their names. So we're not that close. I thought maybe there is another girl that lives there. I thought maybe it was like the ex-boyfriend or something. And he was coming to see like their cat because he was petting the cat. Like, that's a weird thing too, right? Like, oops, I didn't mean to hit that. That's a weird, like, I don't know. All right. So these are like little dooms. Love it. I've forgotten all about this stuff, so hopefully it'll be like fun stuff. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these. Am I supposed to build like a staircase? It's probably like a mini kit or something for getting it right, but... Bam! Let's see here. Oh, games? What? Hold on. You guys can't hear him? Is it just Adam or is it everybody? If a cat approached me, I'm petting it. Just say. Let's see here. Let me turn it off. Turn it on. Turn it off.
Uh-huh.
Yay? Nay? No game sounds. You guys still can't hear game sounds? Really? Okay. Kevin can hear it. And Mike, can you hear it too? Game is muted. Now I can. The game is muted. Now you can hear it. The game can't be muted if you can hear it. Okay, so Adam said we got okay. It was on. Like I don't know why it showed. I could see the EQ bouncing. It was on. I don't know why y'all couldn't hear it. Maybe it was just really quiet at the beginning. I mean, there was cutscenes and stuff too. So I don't know. I could hear all of it, and it showed on my screen. So I apologize. I'm not sure what was going on there. Perfect. Yeah, we want them sounds in the back. We need that. All right, switch on over. She can make a shield too. That's interesting. I do not remember her abilities like at all. Apparently. God. I'm not gonna go into detail. I'm not gonna go into detail, but I will say this: last night, the wife and I watched a movie. Now, from my understanding and advertising of the movie, it was actually published by a group who is known for scary movies, right? And it was advertised as a scary movie, right? And we watched the movie. Again, I'm not even gonna tell you the name of it. I'm not even gonna tell you. It's a newer movie, but I'm not gonna tell you the name of it. It might become controversial. And I only say that because we watched the whole movie, and at the end of the movie, I looked at the wife and I said, "What the hell just happened?" And she goes, "I was hoping you were gonna be able to tell me." And so we sat there and we bounced some ideas off each other about what we had watched. It was an hour and 40 minutes long. And I was totally baffled the entire time. The entire time. And it had people in it that we were familiar with, that we liked and all that stuff. So, like, it wasn't like it was just bad. It was just weird. Like, it didn't make any sense. And I like that about some movies where, like, can I throw this at something? You know, like M. Night Shyamalan movies, when you're like the suspense and the uncertainty, like I like that in movies, but that's not how this ended. Like when we got to the end, I kept thinking at the end it's gonna circle around, it's gonna all make sense. It didn't. And so after, you know, throwing a few theories at each other, I Googled and I said, what was the point of this movie? And the response, like listen, the response to it was, I've been thinking about it since I read, and I still have no idea how that was the moral or message or the meaning behind it. And it's not that it was bad. It just didn't make any friggin' sense to me. And the wife was the same. The wife, like, and you know, wife's pretty smart. Like I like to think that I'm no dummy. But my wife, she's definitely the smarter one. She's got higher education, she's way smart, just the way she absorbs information. Like, I often have to hear things twice before I really absorb it. She is not that way. And so anyways, just wild. Like, you know, it's like sometimes you watch a commercial, right? And like you watch the whole 30-second spot and you're like, what does that have to do with shoes or whatever, right? Like the product is one thing, but the commercial is totally not related. And that's how it kind of felt. Like, it was really weird. You know, has it been 12 years since you played it though, Adam? It's been 12 years since I played this game. That's a long time. I've covered a lot of other games, done a lot of stuff. And I'm also old, so my brain does not work like it used to. So I don't take it as a brag at all, but I do wonder if it was a decade plus since you last played it. Because I remember like Jurassic Park, and I remember a lot of that stuff, but that was more recent. It's been 12 years. I'm pretty sure it's been 12, bro. Pretty sure it's been 12. I think we're coming up on it. If it's not 12 exactly, I'm pretty sure that was like September or something that this game came out. So I mean, we might be like a couple months off from 12, but I mean, it's 11, 12 years for sure. Did you buy the collection version? No, I did not. I actually probably should have, but okay, yeah. Do I have to bust some more stuff up, or I feel like I can make it up. Oh, that's not a ledge I can stand on? What? Is everything here? I feel like I'm missing something. Nope. That's not it. All right, let's get the big lug out of the way here. Visible woman. Yeah, we don't need that. Looks like that needs to snap onto something. That's round. That's round. Okay, there we go. So that last piece will go up top there. All right, I got it. Nailed it. First try. Woo to the hoo. Ah. So it could have been that long ago, too, for you. All right, Adam, your brain just is better than mine. Okay, we get it. Yeah. Let's see here. Invisible. Let's go. Which way did she go? Which way did she go? Appreciate that, Von Trees. Thank you. You know, wife and I were talking about it. Like, you know, we sort of celebrate each other like every day. I know it seems like tacky or cliche or whatever, but like we don't really have many bad days. I mean, we do. We have moments and things, right? Like we're human, but I mean, ultimately, like we just don't. Like she's so passive and easy, and I have learned to become better about being passive and easy. For a long time, that was not the case. But definitely gotten gooder at that, and things are usually pretty chill. Plus, I just bought her a Tesla, so. It's funny, you know, like a couple years ago, the Portland Trailblazers were the Western Conference Finals. They went to the Western Conference Finals, right? And so they were like, I believe, one of the top teams in records and stuff that year, and or that was left at that time. And ironically, after one of the games, they were traveling, and like 7 or 8 of the players were in an elevator at a hotel. And maybe Nam and some of you might remember this, but they got stuck in an elevator. And they were stuck in an elevator for like 2.5 hours, 2 hours or something like that. And when they finally got rescued, Evan Turner, who used to play for the Blazers, gets out. As he's getting out, he says something like, "This is no way to treat the Western Conference Finals," or something like that. And I just found that pretty funny. I feel like that applies here in some ways or another. This is not how you treat people. Let's see here. Currently trying to platinum Shadow of Mordor. What an amazing game. Top 3. You know, okay, so Shadow, is that the first one or the second one? I feel like the first one, I fell in love with that game too. I really did. I played that so much. I even got to interview the developer. And listen, I'm sure we've all been there before. I was interviewing the dude, right? Microphone, like close proximity. Bro had not brushed his teeth, maybe ever. Like, and I mean, this is like a developer, like somebody I'm like totally like lucky to be around and praising, and like there's a video around somewhere. I don't remember where that's posted. I don't think it's got its own video. I think I posted it on like Facebook or something. But there's an interview that I do with Buddy, and I don't know if you can see in my facial expressions or not, but like every time bro speaks, I'm like, like, and I feel bad because yeah, you all are probably gonna go watch it, and it'll probably get back to it. Be one of those things that like nobody's supposed to know, but everybody knows. Like, I'm not trying to bash the guy, but I remember that. Like when you brought up that game, I totally remember. Lego Hobbit is, I mean, it's, if you love the Lord of the Rings and you like Lego, yeah, it's phenomenal. It's great. It is a little grindy. It is a little different. There's like mithril bricks. There's a little bit of a change to the traditional stuff, but it doesn't take long to figure it out. And it's, you know, on the list of like from top to bottom. Like I don't hate any Lego games, but if I had to prioritize my favorite, most funnest ones, it's closer to the bottom. And again, I'm not hating on it. I do like Lord of the Rings. I'm not a crazy Lord of the Rings like junkie. I mispronounce every single name. I haven't watched the movies in probably 10 years. I mean, so, you know, I definitely didn't even watch any of the Amazon stuff. Like I like Tolkien stuff, but I'm not like in love, you know. So if you do love it, I highly recommend it. So, you know, what's funny, Steph, is I actually started a top 5 Lego video in like October last year. I got through a couple months. I wrote a script. I did a bunch of evaluation. I created like a formula on how I decided these things, quickly explain it, also ruled out. And I like got pretty far into the project, and I wanted my wife to read it. And so she, you know, she's very, like I said, she's smarter than I am. She read it, and there was so much red ink on it, I couldn't even barely tell what was what anymore. And as it turns out, she thought it was like an essay type of thing, so she was like formatting it in a very specific way, where literally I wrote that to read it. No one's even gonna see that, they're just gonna hear me say it, right? And so once she found that out, she's like, oh, well, that changes everything. And I need to read it again and go through it. And I never really gave it back to her. I never prioritized it until Thursday. On Thursday, I actually spent some time gathering some assets. I also started going through some of my footage because obviously I have to have some visuals of the games that I'm talking about, and I'll have to have like a montage of each one and how I'm gonna do it. And so I was kind of working through some of that, and then I realized, you know, and that reminds me right now, actually. Let's see here, options. Subtitles off. Okay, cool. I turned those off last week. I couldn't remember if I did or didn't. In all of my guides, I always turn the subtitles on and the music off. Turn the music off because of the copyright possibilities, and I turn the subtitles on because not everybody has the same volume. So like some phones are quieter or louder. Some tablets are quiet. Some PCs, TVs. Sometimes you're sitting next to your significant other sleeping, and you can't have the audio. So I always leave the subtitles on. Problem with that is it muddies up all the cutscene footage. So I have, like, I went back in October, I went back and I went through all my old hard drives, pulled all the footage for the games that were being talked about, put them on a special hard drive that I went and bought, and as I was going through that footage on Thursday, I spent a couple hours going through it. It was like, I got some clips, but it's just like situations where like something will happen on screen and it could mean a million things based on how it is. It could be this, it could be that, it could be Terry this, it could be Terry. But as it turns out, there's like a statement on screen, and it sort of makes it very specific of what's happening and not as generic. And it's also right in, like, a lot of the cutscenes are high up sort of in the middle, especially like Lego City. They're like probably at least a third in the middle. It's bad. So I've actually talked to Reese, and Reese is going to go through and play a lot of the games and record the story footage, and then basically edit down all of the cutscenes into a file for me, and then I'll have all these for future. And I plan on doing more videos too, like not just like my favorite top 5s, but like some other ones as well, you know, like most characters, least character, you know, like some list type videos. We'll see how it goes. The problem is I've never done one of those. I don't really know what it takes. I've watched a few other people do some, and you know, there's definitely some pretty high-end stuff that people get into. You know, it's really going to push the boundaries of my editing capabilities. I am a really good editor when it comes to simplicity. When it comes to pizzazz and new age and new tricks and like being in the now, I am not that guy. So we'll see how it goes. And I mean, my biggest worry is that I'm going to spend 25, 30 hours compiling this video, figuring out my format moving forward and all these things, and it's going to get 500 views. That's my biggest worry, you guys. Like, I see a lot of these top 5, top 10, Teflon with a $2 super chat! I see a lot of these types of videos get hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views. So, I mean, if I can fall into that category, that's all I'll do. I won't do any more streaming. I'll just work on those videos from now on, which is a high possibility. You know, but also if I get the standard 300, 400 views in the first couple of days, and over the next month or two it hits 1,000, I don't know if I'll spend that much time and effort on those. you know, and I might, right? Like, might not have anything else to do. So, how's the Teflon doing today, bro? Did you get your Teflorkin in? Do the Teflor. By the way, Roderick is not thrilled that I have that on a button now. He's like, wait, which one do you have? No. And yeah, that's the other dude that lives with us right now, Roderick. Yeah, he's got just a weird situation at home where it was just likely better for him to pursue other opportunities. Obviously, living in an apartment and stuff right now is really expensive, and for a 19-year-old to do it on their own, you'd have to be pretty well off or have a really good paying job. So, and like right now, Reese isn't ready to move out, and like the people that he would be his roommates are just still in college or even high school for that matter, because they just got out last year. So, but yeah, so Roderick, I do have his permission, but he's not thrilled that that's the one I use, because there's a couple of them. Reese has been doing a few of those little dance videos, and apparently that one's not his. Oh, come on! I tried to. Excelsior! Ah, wrong. For the Teflork? I feel like, yep. Where's the Roderick button? Do the Teflork. So, I swear. Oh, Teflon with another $2 super chat! Kirsten, you are not allowed to talk about this if you're out there listening and you know what I'm talking about. But there might end up being another dancing button coming soon, as I'm likely gonna catch some grief about it at some point soon. I sort of made like a promise. It was like one of those like, hey, if this happens, I'll make that happen. And this happened, but I haven't made that happen. And that's another thing that I've actually spent some time on, and I just never finished it. Like, I'm not known for starting projects and not finishing them. That's not something that is in my history books. Like, often when I start something, I'm usually pretty addicted to it until I finish it. Like, websites or video projects usually, I mean, or a guide. I mean, I usually am not stopping until I get that stuff finished. So it is unusual that a couple of these, I got a couple shorts that I started with ideas that never finished, or missing one element that I can't find, or, you know, there are some things that definitely have been a thing. Now, I have seen a lot of these gold statues, but I don't have anybody with any gold breaking abilities yet. Same with the melting of the parts there. There's some ice baby, and definitely could use a thawage, if you know what I'm saying. Human Torch can melt gold. Oh, I do have him now. I do have it. Okay, so I haven't had him until now. He's just now become available to me. I had him on the free roam at the beginning, but he hasn't been available on this level. Hey! I guess I saw him just a minute ago in the cutscene, but I didn't realize that we were able to play as him. Get melted, foo. Okay, so let's melt this up, build it up.
Get messages on the gift cord too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I sent him at 9:41, Nom. So almost an hour ago. No big deal. Clearly your phone hates me. Alright, let's see if we can. Oh, hey, that mini kit. I don't know if I'll have the ability to get all these. I mean, there's 3 of 5 already. I'm pretty sure there's another one over here. Wasn't there one more this way? Okay, there's one down there. There's some silverage up there. I don't believe I have anybody for silver brick breaking. Denise! What is up? Just now seeing you sliding in here. Teflon super chats were overpowering. Might be by design. Yeah, I'm delay Brian's Discord messages by 30 minutes. I mean, what? What? Well, here's Stan. Help! Okay. So, I don't see any more. Doesn't mean there's not one close by. Could be one up top. And that, I don't have... Okay, that's gotta shoot him out of a cannon. I don't recommend it. Well, it might have been in the last area. I'm not exactly sure.
I've got bad news. The only way to bring the lift down is to trigger the alarm, which I bet will bring us a lot of unwanted attention.
Come on. Why is it
Triggering
toggling?
the alarm.
This is why I hate...
Supposed to be a surprise
Ugh.
attack.
Should be able to melt this, right? Melt the gold! Alright. Oh, I like blue. Always blue. Always blue. Always blue. He said pull something down, but I wasn't paying attention, so... Alright, so we need to do some fancy stuff there. Alright. Vigilante, thanks for hanging, man. Appreciate you. Have a great day. Dad's Father's Day lunch awaits. Deliciousness, hopefully. Alright, found the last one. Ding! Thank you very much. So I think I need to get somebody else up over here. I gotta probably use the big strong handle. You're up there. You're good. Okay, I want you. Oh, big boy. It's clobbering time. Cully, are you back? Oh, snap. Teflon giving memberships out there. Chris. Lucky, lucky. All right. I do believe it is her that I need up there. Pew, 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 pew. Flip the switch. 2, 2, 2. Told me where to go, bro. I already got the one where I started. The one I hadn't been to yet, sir. If you're gonna try to give me the old "I told you so," make sure that you actually told me so, bro. Alright, where's Go-Go Gadget Arms? Inspector Gadget.
That's all right, team.
Oh, playtime's over already.
Ah, it's a lot of studs I'm missing. So I go back down and through the front door. Okay, where's Mr. Torchy Poo? Alright, get over here, dude. Carve it like it's hot. Carve it like it's hot. Woo! When the studs try to get at you. It's a lot of silver. I gotta be big boy. Gotta be Fantastic. Okay, how about you get out of the way there, Torch? Really? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's not funny, Chacho. Da, da, da.
What? No Spider-Man? Shit. I do so enjoy winding him up.
Won't give up.
Mr. Goblin. McCully, is there a reason you keep saying hi? Like, I've definitely said hi to you multiple times. I don't know who you're talking to, but if you're talking to somebody specific or looking for some specific response, definitely address whoever it is you'd like to talk to. I'm certain that I've said hi multiple times, though. It's possible you're not caught up in the stream. You might be behind or something, too, but... Teflon with another $2 super chat!
I'll deal with you myself.
I feel like you're taunting me right now. I feel like you want me to knock you off the top of the list, bro. It's all good, McCullough. I'm just making sure you knew that I wasn't ignoring you. And if you weren't talking to me, I just wanted to make sure that you knew how to properly address, you know, somebody else so that they could respond. Like I said, not a big deal. Just making sure that
Stop me.
you're not feeling left out. And that you're not missing out on possible interactions with others.
Time to fly, super puppets.
There's somebody. It's just a matter of taking these dudes out. Letting the animations come through. Yep. Alright, I should be able to build this up. Build it. Everything is awesome! Schmack!
This is it, you worms.
Bruh, you got one heart left. You're no match for me. I like it when it rains money. So a lot more information has come out on Lego Horizon. And, you know, some of it's good, some of it's bad. I mean, I guess bad's probably not the term to use, but, you know, like the fact that, you know, the co-op is is definitely a good thing. The fact that there is no free play, that's kind of weird. There's some cool features like, you know, shooting an arrow through like a fire will turn it into a flaming arrow. Some cool environmental stuff. I have gotten the word that the expected storyline is supposed to be 6 to 8 hours, they say. You know, which is pretty plentiful. If you think about the actual story of like a Lego game, they're probably fairly close. Most of the levels are 15, 20, 30 minutes. And there's usually anywhere from 10 to 20 levels. You know, mathematically it adds up. But then there's all that replayability with the collectibles and all that, which don't seem to be the same. Now, there are chests, there are rewards for exploring and things like that, but it's not a traditional Lego game. The price point is still up in the air, too. Macaulay the Legend dropping a $5 super chat! Let's go! Sue with another one, too. Happy Father's Day. Thank you, Sue. Appreciate that. Yeah, can I play on stream with you? I love blurting and stuff out of it. Listen, you could play with us on Tuesdays. If you could get Tuesdays to play with us, bro, we'd love to have you for Killer Clowns, Nom. You can say whatever you want. As long as you're muted. You like that? See what I did there? You can say whatever you want, as long as you're muted. Doom,
Those
doom,
hosts need to use Dr. Doom's Doom Ray of Doom.
You can't.
Does that look
I
like a
can
ray
or
gun
can't
to
silence
Reed?
you.
Usually ray guns use focused light, whereas this appears to use cosmic
Oh, I can
energy.
silence you,
Why
bro.
don't you just ask him? Villains love to talk about their stuff.
Hey, what up, Fender? Welcome to the
What
stream.
is that thing?
Oh, you'd like to see it in action? Very well.
Figure it out, Loki. No, I'm with a $5 super chat. Mute this. Does that work? Super chat to keep Nom not on mute. I don't like that support for Nom, you guys. Knock it off. Oh my goodness. Y'all are wild. Some wild and crazy guys. All Nom was doing is prepaying for a taco for the next time we meet up. I mean, that's all that's really happening here. Man, we went to Costco last night. It is getting out of control how expensive things are there. They had these like heatable burritos. There was a 4-pack of burritos. It was $22. And the burritos were like little frozen burritos. $22 for 4 frozen burritos? Like, man, those look good. I was like, $22? They don't not look that good. I put them right back. Oh, man.
Shield helicarrier, this is Fury. Hill, are you there?
So, question for all you smarty pantses out there.
We've located our silver friend. We'll bring him back to the
Can I literally go to the helicarrier and buy a red brick, the 2X? Or do I have to do something?
We can.
I feel like I have to
Just
do
like you
something.
can track me anywhere, apparently.
They're headed out
Bro,
to sea, sir.
boundaries.
Contact Professor
Boundaries,
X to
bro.
see if he can
Like,
spare
that
some
was...
mutants to help us track down all of Doom's associates.
Can't say what I think it is,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Support Nom, do it now. Bro, every time you post that stupid little head of Arnold, the little tank head, I lose it every time, bro. Like, every time. Do it now. Just that head rolling around on the tank. Let's see here. 22 for 4 break. No, I would agree. You can get the break at the helicarrier right now. You don't have to wait. Okay, so let's see
Take it
here.
easy, Hammerhead. We need to
I
find
don't remember
him
how the
first.
crap to get in here. It's been a long time. Probably could just fly up, Tom. Oh yeah, hey, I like blues. I like blues. Whoa, where are you going, bro? There's a lot of blues up here. I like money. This money's probably better collected after I get a brick, though, eh? Alright, so which way do I go? Which way do I go? Remember there's... Okay, do I have to go in Viz to get in there? Oh, no, it's right here. It's right here. We flip the switch, we go down. Duh. Duh. Jake and Zoe! Zoo, what up? Having a good stream. So far, so good. Getting some super chat loves today. Love it. Alright, now we need to find the
Welcome to the
Deadpool
Helicarrier's
room,
command
if
center.
memory serves
Pretty
me.
cool,
Luke's
huh?
out there too. What
you
up,
can
dude?
replay missions by selecting them on the central console.
Okay, let's go this way. No, that's not the way. So it's got to be like left or right then, it's looking like. On the left door. Okay. Okay. I knew that. I was just testing you. And that does not look like it. Deadpool's room. There we go.
Huh? Hey, buddy! You ever heard of a little thing called knocking? Oh, wait! You're here about my awesome Deadpool red bricks, huh? Okay, make yourself at home.
Sweet. What else can I buy? Gross. I really wish they would get rid of that disguises. Festive hats. Might as well take those, huh? Alright. Gross. Bloop. Alright. now back. Going, back, out front.
Doing it?
I don't need testing. Zero is too much for disguises. Just not a fan of the disguises. I mean, unless you want to be a master of disguises. Alright, we're gonna have to big E this. Or is this off the side? Oh boy. Oh, I'll take those. I like money. Oh, I missed that whole bunch. Spam sandwich is gross, dude. You gonna serve that with a side of liver and onions too, bruh? Do you even taste bud, bro? Rose up. I'm with you, Chacho. I'm not a fan of the spam. I mean, I've been known in the past to have like similar things, but I mean, it's in the past. I don't know. The older I get, the more refined my palate becomes. A lot of my choices of eating aren't necessarily whether I like them or not. It's whether they like me, like onions or citrus things like lemon, sometimes orange juice. Like I even get like some allergic reactions to like berries, like strawberries and stuff. And we haven't figured out why it happens with some, but not others. Must be like some sort of whatever it's grown with or maybe sprayed with or something. Like something gets me good. So I have an evil laugh, and you know what? It's true.
Shield research submarines are extremely useful for taking the fight to bad guys while
Submarine!
Subs feature advanced tracking equipment, ideal for
I've been
locating
swimming
enemies or
underwater
items of
for
interest.
days. Submarine. Submarine. I wish Gray was here right now.
Where exactly are you sending me on my date with Thor?
A shield research submarine.
Pa-chomp, pa-chomp, pa-choy, chomp, chomp.
A research vessel covered with weapons. Well, that's deceptive labeling.
That is not our research sub.
Ah, missed it.
Don't tell me. You got here on a really long spider line.
No. You're not the only one that can fly. Compliments of Mr. Nick Fury and Shield.
Fury.
You know, I could
You're
fit you in a
furious.
rocket-propelled iron suit if you like.
Sounds heavy.
Spam and mac and cheese? That might actually be all right. I like chicken and things in my mac and cheese too. So
Yeah.
I think I would actually prefer it on some mac and cheese than on a sandwich. I mean, that's just me. Finally got some missiles I can shoot. Rocket Man! Think I'm gonna blow up a lot of stuff. Onions and garlic and french fried potatoes make the best. Hey, I like onions and garlic. Garlic, I often get pretty decent heartburn from, and onions will make me keel over in like the fetal position. I get really sick from onions. I can't do any onion. What sucks is it limits me to a lot of like I can't do a lot of food trucks. I can't do a lot of dishes at restaurants. Like we have just a whole bunch of places around here, and it's like onions, chives. I think it's Tony that works this, right? Yeah. Connect the dots, la la la, connect the dots. La la la. Whoop, 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 whoop. Zach, what up, man? Doing pretty good. Pretty good. Had a pretty good weekend. I got some news yesterday that solidified some stuff that was sort of in the works, and it's one of those bittersweet things where ultimately at the end of the day it sucks, but there is some light at the end of the tunnel if you see what I'm saying. And so like I said, I got some decent news yesterday, and we'll see what happens. So like I had a great Friday with the wife. Unfortunately, we didn't have internet, so I was not able to work, which ended up being sort of like, at first it was like, oh no, but then after like 10 minutes it was like, yeah, no work. We ended up going up and having a great lunch and chased down a set of wheels that I was very excited to get my hands on, and ultimately just had a good weekend. Yesterday we kind of laid low. We ran errands and did some stuff around town. I had to move some soil and stuff for the wife so she could plant. And let's see here. Characters. Okay, so we want Spidey. Oh.
My Spidey sense something close.
Third time's the charm. Yeah. Oh, and in developing news too. I don't know if some of you have been around long enough or know me well enough that you probably remember, like, roughly, I don't know, 2-3 years ago, maybe, I don't know, probably 2.5, 3 years ago. We had some family that lived roughly an hour away from us. They moved to the Netherlands. And it was sad to see them go. They're awesome people. We didn't see them but like once or twice a year, so it didn't affect us hugely. But they moved there. Long story short, they had some family they had rekindled relationships with and wanted to move to be closer to be part of their lives. And Jillian and I are really like some of the only family they have here. They have some other stuff in California and Washington and scattered around, but they're not really close with them. Like, we were the only ones that really made effort and went and saw them and stuff. And so they thought they were going to have, a great time getting to know some other family they didn't know. And I don't know the details, but they messaged us last week, and they want to move back. And they want to move back to Salem, out of all places. So instead of being north where they were, they want to be in our area. So that's pretty cool. The only sad part is that part of it is that they are getting sort of up there in age, and the husband is apparently having some memory stuff, and the wife is having some like mobility stuff, and so part of them moving back to Salem was they were kind of hoping that maybe we would assist in some of their daily stuff, and kind of like what we did for my grandparents. And as soon as we were, tasked with the option of that being a possibility, we immediately were like, absolutely, yeah. If help is what you need, we got you. We're family, So Jillian will be going either tomorrow or Tuesday to meet with a community manager of a local independent living place. It's basically for elderly people, but and I don't even know how old they are. I would say the wife's probably early to mid 70s, and I'm pretty sure the husband is like 81, 82. The one thing that's like, ooh, is that when they left, they had 2 cars. They had a nice Lexus, and they also had a Prius. They sold the Lexus, and they offered us the Prius. They were like, hey, if you want to come get it and service it and do all this stuff, like, it's yours. And so we were like, yeah, we want it. Jillian had just gotten the job at Woodburn, which was quite the trek to get there and back. So having a car that got 45 miles to the gallon was huge. And so it was just great timing on all of that. And now they're moving back. So they haven't said anything about wanting their car back. But, you know, Reese is a little bit nervous because that's the car he's been driving since Jillian got the Tesla. So he's like, oh, no, do I have to give up my car? But then he's also like, wait a minute, if I have to give up the Prius and you're getting a new Golf R, what's happening to the GTI? We haven't really decided that yet. All right, so I've been flapping my yap. What am I missing here? It looks like I got some gold I can melt in there. Where in the Netherlands did they move? That I could find out. I don't know. We've talked to him 4 times, like on like Skype, you know, calls, kind of like video call things. But you know, I don't ask those kind of questions. It's so small, I just figured it's all the same place. All right, so I'm clearly missing something here. There's up here? No? I can't go in the water with any of these guys, right? Do I have silver? Yeah, okay. There we go.
I hope we're not the catch of the day.
By the power of Grayskull! I'm actually going to be rewatching Masters of the Universe, the old school, like, live-action Dolph Lundgren movie from way back in the day. I believe that is part of where they get some of the storyline for Funko Fusion. I believe Masters of the Universe is one of the
spider sense again.
The movies they use. Now, it could be the cartoons. Obviously, there's some cartoons and stuff that are Masters of the Universe as well, which Kevin Smith directed. I still have yet to watch it. He doesn't play a role in it or anything, but he directed it. I should probably watch those as well. But I'm going to be rewatching The Thing. I got The Thing in 4K. I'm definitely going to be doing some viewing to get my memories back on those old movies. So that's 2. Okay, I'll need 2. You like that one, the Masters of the Universe? My wife told me she won't watch it with me because when she was younger, it gave her nightmares. And I was like, I don't remember it being scary at all. Like, there is some darkness to it, though, I guess, if you really like. Even the beginning, like, couple minutes, it's like when it's talking about Castle Grayskull and blah, blah, blah. And, like, it is kind of like, I don't know. I could see how, as a young kid, it might be a little bit on the scary side. Oh, to charge it up. Pump it up.
Like the might of Mjolnir.
Okay. Get it? Oh, I wasn't fully charging. That's my bad. I wasn't letting the animation finish. I was letting off the button first. Whap, 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 wow. You're going to play the new Lego game coming out? Yes. How that will look like as far as videos or streams, we'll have to wait until we get a little closer. I do have Doug ready to go. You know, I haven't even talked to Tyler P. Tyler might be interested in helping with that one as well, because he, I believe, was a fan of Horizon. But yeah, we've definitely got plans for that. Like, our next big for sure project is going to be Funko Fusion. I can tell you that, which is in September. What that'll look like, I'm not exactly sure yet either. But I mean, there will likely be a guide revolving around collectibles and stuff. But I mean, we don't know if it's free play and how that's going to work, you know, like as far as that. It's our understanding that it's going to be very similar in a lot of ways. Whether you have to replay the levels twice or not, we're unsure. MODOK.
I am MODOK. I am designed only for conquest. Nothing can penetrate my psionic force field.
We'll find out if that's true or not, bruh. Yeah. So if you do it just right, you can stack up those multipliers and get that high stud count. Excelsior. Now times 2, though, it goes a lot faster, huh? Evelyn parts could be kind of... Yeah, I mean, and who am I to say what's scary or not scary for people? I mean, just because I don't think it's scary. Like that movie I watched last night, again, I never in a million years would have guessed. Ironically, it's kind of funny because in a way, it's sort of similar. I watched a director interview of, I don't even remember the director's name, but it was the guy who directed Donnie Darko. Movie from like a long time ago, right?
My power is...
And basically he explains the whole Donnie Darko story, which I've always... I love the movie, but it was sort of like a what the crap is happening kind of a scenario, especially at the end when you're re-seeing things that like you thought you already lived through. But basically he describes it as like a split in the universe and how it creates a tangent universe and how the tangent universe actually breaks and how the one actually bleeds into the other and it shouldn't because that's not how it works and how it breaks down and all these things, right? I would have never guessed any of that. And when I Googled like what the crap was the meaning of this movie, like I'm telling you, not in 100 years. Not in 100 years. Real quick, I want to send a message out. I just remembered something. Nice. True believer in Lego Movie. I believes. I believe I can fly. I believe I can melt this guy. And collect his studs. And you thought we were buds. I'm pretty sure I just gotta fight off the dudes until it goes through the animation and he drops down. I don't think there's anything I can do, right? There's nothing I can build? Am I supposed to attack him?
Here I go again!
Here I go again with MODOK!
Oh no! Not again!
Going down the only road I ever known. Like a spider, I was born to spin a web. No? No? I can feel the nose from the distance. I don't like it either. Y'all are supporting Nom today, but not my singing. I keep waiting for another super chat to come from Nom. $5 more to stop singing.
Full power! It wasn't.
You ever go night-night?
Enough?
You ever go night-night?
No!
I will only stop if Nom super chats. That's the rule. If Nom pays for me to stop singing, I stop singing. Sing some strange lyrics. I mean, there's no thought process that goes in any of it, clearly. Randomness. And usually I try to rhyme. It doesn't always work, though.
Pull down any lightning inside this vessel. We're trapped.
Worry not, Thor. My telekinesis can separate water molecules.
Oh, Gene. OM Gene.
Nice. Never saw this coming. Gene, how long can you keep this bubble stable?
I can keep you safe for now, but my power is focused on this force field. Keep me safe.
How can
so far underwater.
All right. Looks like Teflon's been here. Is there signs of a crack? Oh, you see what I did there? See what I did there? Boo. Boo. Hey, on a side note though, guys, unlike a suit. What? Boom. This is ridiculous. So Raised, that is the movie we saw last night. Come on, why is this not working, man? All right, I'll have to come back to that. All right.
My spider sense again.
Tingly.
What is it?
What is up there? Is it Benedict Best King? What is up? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully I got that even remotely close to me and said right. So, Raze, do me a favor real quick, if you can. Look up a trailer for that movie. Watch the trailer for that movie, or read some press on that movie. And then when you do, I want to tell you something. And I'm just like, you know me, right? You know me. I just trying to find a connection to what. Anyways, not a big deal. Just one of those weird things. I don't understand. All right, so we go up here. Is there anything up here? There was like this tornado of funk, but what is up here? Anything? So I can't do anything with that, huh? Hello, PP. I mean, you know me. I see what you did there. I'm not the smartest guy out there, but I definitely have seen some things. I know some things. I would like to think I'm fairly open-minded, you know, and understand different things, right? But like, it was just like a really interesting. Like I swear, like we got done watching that movie, I had no idea what it was about. None.
Was inside when the tanker blew.
It appears as though he may have been caught in the destruction of the tanker, sir. I am detecting another vessel not too far away from your coordinates.
All right, finally. I don't know why that took so long. Wait, what is this? Wait, what is this? What? Man, YouTube is just busted for me today. And now I full screen it so I can see it better, and it all goes away. What is happening? Yeah, and it's gone again. I don't even know. YouTube is like, hates me today. Hey, Dragon! Good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's been a good day, good stream so far. Yes. Ka-cha! Right. Busting things up in here. Or, I guess, under here. Under here? Under here. And that multiply edge. Down here. Oh, look at that! It's a minigun! Don't mind if I do. Come on, Gene. You can do it. And nobody that I have can dig yet, right? I mean, Spidey can't dig. Never met a spider that could dig a hole, that's for sure. Studs? What is happening? Why is it doing this? Okay. Like it won't let me, switch to my actual Inadub account. Like it's being really weird right now. It's acting like it doesn't exist. Huh, well I was gonna give some memberships, but it won't let me. Sorry guys. Not that you even knew it was coming, but still odd. I don't know why it won't let me sign in. I don't have like it's not showing my Inadub or my HTG Brian accounts, which is weird. Whoopoo! Jean's so slow. Like, I get she's doing a great thing for us here, but if you can move a little faster, that would be great. Okay. Get over here, Thor. Smack it. Smack it up, flip it down. Oh!
How about you just open the hatch?
Really? With the banging? Really?
Hey, Doc, why do you need all those cosmic bricks?
I don't share my plans with insects.
How about a god, then?
Hey, those are your...
Delicious.
So, yeah. The worst part about what I'm trying to explain to you here, Raised, is that it's advertised as a scary movie. Like, which just sort of fuels the concept of what the movie's supposed to be about, I guess. It's like, maybe it's too meta for me. I don't know. It's like, I don't know.
To mind your manners around a lady.
Lady Liberty.
Now, the only other thing we need is...
Yes, it's on my to-do list.
That's a huge statue.
I know why you're here, Silver Surfer. But I'm still not sure what Loki and Doom want with your boss.
Reed Richards and Hulk are ready to stop Lady Liberty. Are you sure you want Wolverine on this operation?
I know cooperation isn't in his nature, but we need it.
You'll need a plane to follow Magneto and, I can't believe I'm even saying this, the Statue of Liberty.
We've prepped a Hulk-proof vehicle to
Nice.
take
Yeah,
you to the Statue
the
of
hoodies
Liberty.
are nice. I
Wolverine
like
will meet you.
my hoodie as well. It's definitely nice. Okay. So hesitant to jump into another one, but I guess we can do
I
one
hope
more.
those guys are all right. It must be weird seeing something bigger and greener than yourself stomping around for a change. Hey, Bruce?
I feel like I only got through 2 levels in about an hour and a half.
We'll take Lady
I did
Liberty
talk
down
for
and get you
15
back on
minutes though
top
too,
in
so
no
there's
time.
that as well. Guess I'll maybe go a little over today, which is okay. We don't have any definitive plans yet. I need to figure out if I'm going to my Popses or not, but
You guys sure took your time. You ready for our little field trip?
okay. I guess he's too big to get in, huh?
Roxxon undisputedly leads the world in energy production. Its power plant, located a short distance from New York, is rumored to contain some kind of experimental reactor core.
Come, my mutant brothers. We need to core this nuclear plant.
Hulk punch, big lady!
Hulk, be careful! She's a national treasure! And her hat is really pointy!
Her hat is really pointy. She's got a what now? Oh, pow, right in the kisser. You sent some pics, did you? What's Chacho doing? Why is Chacho posting
This day just
screenshots?
gets better and better.
What's the screenshot for, Chacho?
That was close.
Pilot error!
You said it, bub.
Can he tolerate the goo? He can. Alright. It's so ewy and gooey. Thank you very much. Have anybody that can mess with that right now, right? All right, get your big butt up there, bruh. Wolvie, get in there and use them claws! I wish Hulk would get out of the way so we could actually see that. You know I'm studs. Alright, and what you got here? Screenshot time, miss my comment. Every time I see that image now, all I'm gonna hear is you going, "Nuh-uh, nuh-uh, Brian." Like, nuh-uh. Oh boy. Going up. Whoa, what the crap? Why did I fall? I didn't even move. Do something a little different there, huh? Alright. There's got to be something with Buddy, but where does he just go around? Hopefully he'll spawn right back up top. Why can't I make the turn? Make the turn, bro! Nuh-uh, Chacho, nuh-uh. Telekinetic powers, which we don't have. And I can't, there's nothing here to hit, so I gotta like go out and around, right? It won't let me go there, so that can't be it. Whoa, it's slippery. What's that next step? It's a doozy. Oh, Hulk. Okay, I didn't see this part. My bad. Now I can jump right through. Jump on through to the other side. Nailed it first try.
Hulk, get on!
It's a big hand. Need a hand? I want that blue, bro. Got to get them all. Got to get them all. There should be a way to get this up. He can bust walls too, right? Yeah. Red, yeah. Beep boop, ma boop, beep boop, boop. Okay. We can shout. Oh, come on, Wooly, get the crap out of the way. Nothing more frustrating in these earlier games than those situations.
I don't get it. How did that burn a metal statue's hand?
I actually have a theory about it.
Don't actually care, bub.
Don't actually care, bub.
This could be tricky.
It's tricky to walk around in the green goo. It's tricky. Tricky, 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 tricky. Hooah. Yeah. Get smashed, fools. Still don't have that, but I'm almost there. Yeah, boy!
Hey!
Excelsior. Spin to win, bro. Spin to win. True believer. Oh, no, bro. Whoopsie. I'll just be patient here and let him do all the work. Get over there. Drain it like it's hot. Drain it like it's not. Alright. Get our big boy. Actually, let's get our collection on here real quick. Hey. Why don't you grab that blue, bro? That was weird. Oh, yeah. On our adventure out on Friday, we ended up at a plant store. Imagine that. And they actually had these little ferns. They were called resurrection ferns. And oddly enough, they are a type of fern that can actually go up to 7 years without getting any water. And they like curl up into this little ball, and they turn all brown. And you give them water, like basically like soak them for a little bit, and they totally pop up, and they're like become this beautiful little fern, and then you can like starve them of water again, and they'll go ahead and get better, and like it's crazy. It's like they'll get gooder and worser depending on how much water you give them and the frequency of it. So like right now it looks dead. It's all curled up and gross, and like you found some debris outside of your house or something on the ground. But all right, going up. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No. What is that? Okay, get out of here. Thank you. So, I don't know if you guys remember, a while back I got contacted, and a developer asked me if I was interested in being the lead content creator for a new game they were developing. And the new game they're developing is a SOCOM-like game, and obviously I have a large history of, SOCOM. And so they found me because I'm a content creator that knows SOCOM and was a big ally of the SOCOM community for many years. And they claim that because I know how the true game, the original game was and how it truly played, that I would be a good representation for moving forward with their new game. Now, the problem is that when they reached out to me, they were basically in preliminary stages of making their mobile version of the game. And I did not know how long it was going to take or what the possibilities were going to be moving forward. And so they told me it was going to be a while, and they're way deep into their PS5 development now. So it's looking like right now they're just about finished with their third map, and then once they get done with I think they're going to make 6 maps as their plan to release the base game. But they're going to start testing it here real soon, which I'm hoping I'm going to be able. So I asked them after this was like a year ago when they contacted me. And so I hit them up again like 6 months ago, and I was like, hey, remember me? And they're like, oh yeah, don't worry. We're still planning on having you as our creators. So I was like, really? They're like, we're just really busy, and you know, we'll get some more information on the game and get you some access to it when it's ready. Like I said, they're putting up updates on the daily of their maps that they're working on, and they've got their third map is almost complete. Oh boy. And like I said, so that means they're about halfway through their map making, and so I'm hoping that I get some information and some updates soon. Boy, how about you shock me off the... Jeez. So shocking, you guys. But yeah, that game, if you're interested in checking it out, is called Spec Ops. It is currently... Or no, sorry, Zero Ops, not Spec Ops. Spec Ops is the line. Zero Ops. And, yeah, they just finished up. So they're making a lot of... well, here. I think I can even get you the trailer for it if you guys want to check it out. And I believe this is the... Yeah, so this just released an hour ago. So it's brand new. Some of you are going to be the first people to see this. Okay, that's not what I did. Thank you. Hey, what up, HappyThumbsGaming? I hate this game. Doesn't work on Steam. I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm playing it on the Xbox. It's working phenomenally, and played it on the PlayStation as well. Worked great there too. I have no experience with this game on PC though, so likely an issue. Hey, what up, Dylan? Welcome to the stream. Is this the new game or the old one? What do you mean? This is the first one, Lego Marvel. There isn't a new or old one. There is a collection where they bundled all the games together, but it's the same game, same trophies, same save files. So although it is a collection and you can buy all 3 games in one disc or one download, they're not the same, or they're exactly the same. So no changes there. Where's my other dude? I need Wolvie. Wolvie keeps dying back here. Get good, Wolvie. Get good. Alright, let's try it again. I can't get that mini kit, right? Chaw, 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 chaw. Alright. Bunch of studs there. Nah, again. Give me those. Well, did he just attack me? Bro was like a standard civilian, and he was just trying to go at me like he had something to say. Arctic, what up? Both Harry Potter games, nice.
I built a miniature one of
Glad we could help out. We got lots of other guides if you're looking for more help and ready to move on to the next Lego game or whatever. We got other games too. We've covered, you know, past Call of Duties. We got Last of Us. We got, you know, Uncharted stuff, depending on how far you go. Uncharted 4 is incomplete, but 2 and 3 are both there. We got lots of stuff on there, lots of help. We got actually a game that's been getting a lot of traffic lately that is way old. I know it got a remastering not too long ago, but Sleeping Dogs. That's kind of like a GTA, a clone, if you will. Fun game, and it's definitely been getting a lot of play lately, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if it went on sale, Humble Bundle, or something like that, but people be playing it. Ooh, is that a purple? Got to get them all, got to get them all.
I'm either with you or I'm not.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Either with you or I'm not. Okay, go gadget arm. Come on, build it. Build it, bro. Okay, so clearly I need to like break another piece or something. Nothing up top. What about right here? No. Oh, I just go through. Never mind. You need to buy Lego. Nice. Yeah, we got guides for all of those. Definitely got guides for all of those. In fact, you might want to bookmark this link I'm dropping in the chat right now. It is our YouTube playlist cheat sheet. So all of our Lego YouTube playlists are all in one location, so you can alphabetically search and find the content that you're looking for. Lots of people have found that useful. All right, congrats, Energy Ninja. Nothing better than getting that 100%, yo. Except for maybe 200%. Okay, bro, I get it. You got some electricity flowing through you. I'm not a fan of it, but we'll deal with it. Gonna redo all the Lego. Eventually, we're gonna plan on playing through all of the games that we've covered in the past. We typically go back to the furthest back that we can as far as games and when we covered them. And right now we're at like 11, 12 years on this one. We'll have another vote when this game is over. So if you're interested in, trying to help determine what game will be next, make sure you keep an eye on our community page here in a couple of weeks. We're still a few weeks out yet from finishing this one, but we only play these Lego replays on Sundays. Sunday. And we only go for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours every Sunday. So, there's usually somewhere between 10 and 15 episodes per game before I finish it. We've already covered both the Lego Harry Potters again. We covered Lego City Undercover. What else did we do? We've done, most recently, what did we just finish? I can't even remember. Old stuff, though. We'll likely get to Lord of the Rings and, Hobbit and some other games sooner than later, too. Oh, dang it, I needed bro. Let's see if I can bust the rest of this stuff open. Lego Batman 2 was the most recent one. You are correct. Definitely been going through the gauntlet or gambit of games again, and it's been an absolute delight. And we've still got quite a few more before we get through the whole thing, and we start it all over on PC or Switch. Alright, so there should be some more those weird signs. Dang it. Oh, come on, bruh. Alright, well, I'm not being attacked. There's a lot of blues down here I missed. Hot dog stand, which is somehow a big deal. Like, maybe I'm missing out on something. Like, was there like a bunch of hot dog references in Horizon Zero Dawn? I don't remember that at all. I'm not sure why that's such a thing in the new Lego Horizon Adventures, like the whole hot dog thing. And even in like the intro that they gave us, like, it was kind of weird. Like the trailer having that whole like the first 30 seconds being the hot dog. Like, this is weird. And I've been reading that, like, apparently Aloy can eat a hot dog during the... I'm like, why would she want to eat a hot dog? What's going on with the hot dogs? Excited for Deadpool and Wolverine movie. I mean, as excited as I am for every other movie. I mean, I don't do the theaters, like, hardly ever. The last movie I saw in theaters was Nope. And I've considered going to see The Watchers, the new M. Night Shyamalan movie. Generally, like, scary movies are kind of the movies that I often watch. We'll see. I will watch it as soon as it becomes available on digital. I'll watch it. And yes, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Ryan Reynolds is hilarious. Hugh Jackman is a great counterpart. He plays Wolverine absolutely great. So ultimately, it's expected to be pretty good. Come on, why are you going back and forth between the two? I want the third one, bruh. There's 2 of 5. I have to get the blue. Like, he's so big, he can't even get the blue. And you need to get your butt up here, bro. Like, what are you doing still way over there? I don't even understand that. Another sandwich board? Damn it, not the right kind. Nope. Switch it. Switch it. We going through to the other side. Black Panther in 2018. Dang, that was a while ago too. Yeah, I mean, Nope was like 2022 or 3 or something. It wasn't that long ago. But before that, I can't even remember the last movie I saw in theaters. Might have been a movie with Reese. Like, we used to take Reese to movies often when he was younger. I can't think of any though. I know we did like Lightning McQueen. We did the Lego Movie. I mean, we did some of those, right? But I can't think of what movie was before Nope. I loved the drive-in. We used to have a couple of drive-ins. We only have one now, and it's about a 40-minute drive to get there. So it's still doable, but when the movie started late and then the second movie goes later, like it ends up being like a really late return home, like 1 and 2 in the morning.
I hear you, big guy.
And, you know, for some of you younger folk out there, that's totally fine. But for us old folk, man, that's late. That's super late. I'm usually like halfway through my sleep cycle by that time I get home. So, oh, I got so lucky with that grab right there. Kung Fu Panda 4, huh? That's been a minute too. Yeah. Who knows what the next one will be? Could be The Watchers. Might be Trap. I guess it's not. So The Watchers is like a Shyamalan movie, but not an M. Night movie. It's like, I don't know who is it his daughter, his wife, his sister, sibling? I don't know what it is, but it's another family member, so it's another Shyamalan, which is like pretty cool. Pretty cool. Civil War was the last. Wow, that's been a minute, Nom. Bro, I didn't think I thought I was like. It's crazy. What we ought to do is set up like a Volkswagen Audi meet at the Newburgh Drive-In and have like a big Newburgh Drive-In night, like Volkswagen Audi night Audi, right? Volkswagen and Audi night Audi. No? Inside Out too, huh? I never saw Inside Out, so I have don't really know. I believe it's basically like Big Mouth, but like a Disney or Pixar version of Big Mouth. It's like all the feels, like like they have a shame monster and they have the puberty monster and they have all these different like monsters that are related to feelings and growing up and all that. And I feel like it's like anxiety and anger and like that's like the Inside Out, right? Am I right? I'm just riffing. I don't even know. I heard it was his daughter. No, and it probably is. I just know it's not. It's not like M. Night has some DNA in it. Like he's got a little bit of stuff he helped with and produced, but it's my understanding it's like her story, and so I don't know. Oh, I was saying Big Mouth has the monsters. And I mean, they basically, in a way, like they're kind of monsters in how I see them. Like they're all fluffy and weird. Like that. I mean, they're not bad monsters, but they seem like monsters to me. Twist is that there's no twist. For the Watchers? I don't know.
Greetings.
There have been some Shyamalan movies that are like The Cabin in the Woods. Either it went way over my head or there was no twist in that one.
I have the only truly
but I mean, there's been some good twists. Like The Happening was awesome. There's been some good Shyamalan movies for sure. Signs was good.
A primitive mind. So easy to control.
So easy.
No, you can't turn me into a monster. I won't let you.
You are a Shyamalama.
Logan, Mastermind is making you think we're your enemies. You gotta fight back.
Get him! Wrong guy! Come on, target the guy! Target the guy that's attacking us! Yeah! I targeted him on the roof and popped him one. Come on, get him! Come on, get him! What the crap? Well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Like, it won't target him. There we go. I finally connected with him. Where are you going, Logan? Weapon X. Hey, what up, Oz? Thanks for swinging by. Glad we could help out.
What happened to me?
The twist is his signature. Not really. I mean, it used to be. I think lately, like the movie Trap, the new one that he's Trapped, I think is what it's called, or whatever. Like they give you the twist right from the beginning. There's definitely been some that have that, like, whoa at the end, and I definitely appreciate that about those movies. But not all are like that.
Get away from me!
Snap out of it, Stretch!
Okay, can you actually hit somebody other than like pretending to like... Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. I don't understand why the targeting in this is so bad. Somebody said this boss battle is awesome. I absolutely loathe it right now. It's targeting all the wrong guys. Like, I keep trying to avoid these, like, clones or whatever, but it's not. Glad we could help out, Dylan. Appreciate you watching them. Go get your neck.
I didn't...
What up, Ryder?
What happened?
Long time no see, dude. Good to see you, man. Hopefully you're having a good day. I heard you weren't feeling very good. Hopefully you're feeling better soon.
Wait. The Hulk's a man of two minds.
Bruce!
Both now belong to me.
Was that Paz? Is that Mailman? Or what's going on here? Yeah, stop them! Take that! So, tomorrow we're back at Thief Simulator, and it's gonna be the final day. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to get platinum tomorrow. I'm gonna work towards it, but no matter what, we're wrapping it up. The game's analytically, you guys have kind of shared with me that you're not as interested in it as you were when I first started playing it. And that's okay. I mean, it's on like the 5th or 6th stream. We've drug it out quite a few weeks, and yeah. Hopefully, I will get that platinum tomorrow. I got a cool thumbnail that I'm gonna try to, emphasize that it's a platinum stream, but we'll see. I might have to change it at the end if I don't get the platinum. What am I supposed to go after, buddy? Okay.
Look, down there. Magneto has exposed the nuclear core.
Was that the end of the level? Was that the end of the battle?
Off with her head!
Whoa! All right, look at that. Did that actually go out? Okay, it did. I'm gonna say, did that even get tweeted? All right. Yeah, it's the end of the level. It's the end of the level, and you know it. Blue Cashel, 100%, no problem there. Excelsior. I think at 2 million we can buy the 4X. Freely.
I made another cameo.
All right, we got him.
Gotta add this one to my
R.I.P. to
list.
Mr. Lee, man. He's definitely missed on a very frequent basis. One of my worst Lego experiences was the Lego movie, the video game, and new underwater for the entire level. Oh, I know which level you're talking about. Yeah, there was like some perspective. It was kind of a pain. I think, one of my least favorite was Lego Movie 2. That one was so sporadic and scattered. And
Magneto desecrated the Statue of Liberty. What is this country coming to?
Captain Rogers, I will personally oversee retrieving Lady Liberty and put her back together.
oh, wow. Happy early anniversary. I'm just seeing that now.
Magneto was involved in this thing.
Nice.
I'm
Awesome.
betting he wants that nuclear core to make Asteroid M operational. Doom must be building some space-based weapon and he needs to transport. You ready, Captain?
Good to go, sir. So long as the ever-loving blue-eyed thing here will lend a
The
hand.
ever-loving blue-eyed thing.
And Petunia, I'll lend you both hands, Cap. It's clobbering.
Not quite
Not
yet.
yet, sir.
Wait until you get there. Now get to the flight line. Black Widow has arranged transport.
Wonder if you actually feel that on the helicarrier. You know, does it shake while it's in the air? It's a big thing. All right, guys, that is gonna go ahead and do it for today. It's been a blast streaming with y'all again. I know I had a few days off. It's likely gonna start looking more and more like that as we get into summer. I'm going to be testing some things that I've learned recently regarding the algorithm. Likely going to be moving, and this is like 90% sure, likely going to be moving all streams but Sundays to HTG TV. That might be a little confusing, might be hard for people to remember. It might not work out like I'm hoping it will, but the goal is to start having all of the streams, minus the Lego ones, on HTG TV. So like Thief Sim, Food Truck Sims, Killer Clowns, maybe Resident Evil stuff. Like moving forward with stream stuff, it will likely be on HTG TV. Now, that doesn't mean tomorrow. There'll be a big announcement. I'll make a video and post it when it's happened. I'll explain everything as to why. Basically, it's just regarding the algorithm. Long story short, the more content that I upload that isn't Lego or guide related, the less YouTube pushes it to our subscriber base. So it knows the subscribers mostly want guide videos and specifically Lego guide videos. So it's not even notifying a lot of you when I go live with like, Apex Legends or whatever, right? So I'm going to try and see, and basically we'll know if it goes from like little numbers when I release a video to big numbers, right? Because right now it's not hitting a lot of your inboxes. Some of you show up and you're like, oh my gosh, thank you for helping me with your Lego. I've used your guides for years. When did you start streaming? Well, like 4, maybe 5 years ago we streamed. I mean, we've been streaming on a daily basis for a long time, and a lot of people don't even know that. So we're hoping that some changes will actually implement or impact the way that the algorithm sends its notifications out and stuff. But that's the plan. That's the thought. So we'll see how it goes. Basically, too, just a little heads up. We're going to be sporadic for the rest of June. July, only streams on Sundays. Only streams on Sundays. When we return after our July break, so in August, that's when the HTG TV status will be implemented. And then we'll go from there. We'll play it by ear for a few months and see how it goes. And hey, Blitzy just showed up just in time. Yellow's out there too. What up? I got the notification for him. You're one of very few, Yellow, but you're also more of a regular. You've definitely attended quite a few streams over the last however long, and as a result, that might be why. I'm glad to hear that you're getting the notifications, but it would bum me out if I knew that 203,000 plus people were getting notifications and 20 were showing up, right? obviously I've got to find something better or more appealing for those people to join, and likely Lego guides, things like that. So with Doug being more available and writing some guides for us again, knowing that Tyler P had some real life stuff pop up, and we're not necessarily certain that we won't see Tyler P ever again, but you know, he's got a couple of jobs and family stuff, and you know, without getting real personal, he's got stuff. So hopefully we'll see lots of guides, lots of videos, and lots of stuff. Hopefully you'll join us over at HTG TV. If you haven't already subscribed there, I'm going to drop a link in the chat right now. And this will just help you. Well, I guess that's specifically the stream page, but regardless, it's a link and you should be able to subscribe, as it's not easy to find through the search engine. But anyways, guys, much love to all of you. I hope you guys had a great day. Happy Father's Day to all of the people who celebrate and are able to accept that Happy Father's Day notion. High fives, dabs, hugs, all of the aboves. Much love. I hope to see you tomorrow when we check out Thief Simulator, which hopefully should be a platinum stream. Guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for me. Check us out on social media if you have not already. And of course, as always, until next time.